Hello there and welcome back to another installment of SCP Readings with your reader here, Gmo Dawn. Today we're looking at SCP-1498. There's a link down in the description for you to follow along as I read out loud. SCP-1498 is a collection of 30 autonomous bundles of phone cords and handsets assembled in such a way that they resemble sheep. Instances of SCP-1498 are fully ambulatory and will wander their containment chambers aimlessly. The words, "Make your own custom dreamscapes with your friends at the Oneri Collective," are printed on each instance. If a sapient organism attempts to use one of the phone handsets present on SCP-1498, they will hear 3 rings followed by a voice identifying themselves as an operator for the Oneri Collective. This voice will instruct the subject on various options they have for dreaming and make suggestions for enhanced dreaming experiences. Following the completion of this call, the subject will lose consciousness for 9 hours. When the subject regains consciousness, they will claim to have experienced the dream they ordered to any exact specifications they may have made. Subjects may express a desire to continue using SCP-1498's effect or attempt to reuse it immediately. A transcript of a subject describing their experience while under SCP-1498's effect has been included in this report. D4560 after being exposed to SCP-1498. I was sitting in this room, except it wasn't really a room, because the edges were sloped, so it was like an egg room, with green paper, but it wasn't that green. Just a little green here and there. Anyways, I'm right in the middle, sitting on the ground. Except, of course, the fact that I was being supported. It's then I realized that I'm actually a table. Like you guys told me to tell the weird sheep phone thing. There are people eating off of me too. Look old, maybe from the 1950s with red faces. That was when we finally hatched, and I woke up. As subjects are repeatedly exposed to SCP-1498, they may begin to experience changes to their bodily and mental state. Subjects affected by SCP-1498 will express a desire to sleep as frequently as possible, preferring the use of SCP-1498 if they are able to. While asleep, portions of the subject's cranium and skull will be replaced with portions of telephones similar to those found on SCP-1498. This is manifested in a variety of ways, including subjects coughing up telephones with cords extending into their esophagus, telephone wires beginning to grow in place of hair, ringing devices found on rotary telephones found within the subject's ears which may begin ringing continuously, vocalizations being replaced with dial tones. Eventually, a rotary phone will assemble itself on the subject's head out of all the components that have been grown within and on their bodies. Subjects will display the same intelligence as instances of SCP-1498 and are to be classified as instances of SCP-1498-1. As of August 19, 2012, no attempt to restore the intelligence of an SCP-1498-1 instance has succeeded. SCP-1498 was recovered on September 18, 1965 from an abandoned office complex in Miami, Florida, USA, after reports of bizarre livestock reached local Foundation assets. When Foundation agents entered the building, they discovered the SCP-1498 instances, 1 bedroll, approximately half a ton of rotary telephone components, and 2 pints of type AB blood in a glass jar. In addition, 1 pajama onesie, well worn, was discovered folded at the bedroll. Testing has shown several months' worth of sweat and body oils soaked into the fabric. As of November 14, 1965, SCP-1498 has been classified as Euclid. There's so many curious things about this SCP that really leave a lot up to mystery. Mainly, where did these sheep-like creatures come from? One big clue is it being tied to the Oneri Collective, in which Oneri were considered the spirits of dreams and nightmares in Greek mythology. Another interesting thing that was mentioned is they found that these sheep-like creatures were beside some blood in a glass jar, which it really resembles, to me at least, a ritualistic sacrifice that would have been done to appease the Greek god. A sheep was usually among the animals that were sacrificed, so it seems to tie in even more to the Greek mythology theme of this SCP. So perhaps that's how these creatures gained their life, through a sacrifice to the Oneri, or even Oneri's mother, the goddess Nyx. I really enjoy how much this SCP can make you think and ponder about its origins, and why it is the way it is. The Oneri Collective is actually a group of interest for the SCP Foundation, and it matches that of the many spirits of the Oneri acting as a modern-day Foundation, seeming to have control over invading dreams. Either way, I really like the idea of this SCP and all that it implies with the Oneri Collective. So that has been SCP-1498. Thank you for joining me on this reading. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.